Edward John Smith, Captain, RMS Titanic. Edward John Smith joined White Star in 1880, and by 1887 he was in charge of his first ship, the Republic. This would be the first in a long line of captaincies aboard some of White Star Line's most prestigious ships, including Coptic, Majestic, Baltic, Adriatic, Olympic, and of course, Titanic. Smith served with distinction during the Boar War and quickly rose in rank, earning a reputation for flamboyancy. Some passengers would only sail in ships under the captaincy of Smith. Prior to the maiden voyage of the Titanic, Smith had been at the helm when the Olympic was involved in a minor collision with the tug, and was also on the bridge when a more serious collision occurred in September 1911 with HMS Hawke, effectively ruling the Olympic out of action for several months. At the time of the Titanic's collision, Captain Smith was asleep in his quarters. When awoken and informed of the incident, Smith wavered with his instructions over the course of the next 2 hours, and little is known about his actions during this time. There are several conflicting versions of the events surrounding Captain Smith's fate, last seen by Second Officer Lightoller heading towards the bridge. There are also unconfirmed sightings of him diving into the sea and even attempting to enter a lifeboat. His body was never recovered. Here is the only known footage of Captain Smith inspecting the bridge of the Titanic prior to launch. Why was Captain Smith given the captaincy of the Titanic after 2 recent collisions that proved to be so costly to the White Star Line? Why did he cancel a scheduled lifeboat drill on the morning of the disaster? Why did he not reduce the speed of Titanic, despite several warnings of heavy ice flow ahead? Why was there a sudden change in senior crew just prior to launch?